Hey, I'm Amy Schols. I am a solo agent at Compass and the founder of Modern Mentor. We offer affordable coaching and real estate training. This is one of our free videos, but we have hundreds of videos led by top producers inside of our membership. So stick around towards the end. I'll share a little bit more about Modern Mentor, and we have a discount code for you, but let's dive right into the topic. Today we're covering how to run Facebook and Instagram ads as a realtor. So it is way more complicated than it needs to be. I'm going to be really honest, but I'll walk you through each step of the process, share some do's and don'ts, and yeah, let's do it. So first you're going to start with adsmanager.facebook.com. So whether you want to do a Facebook or an Instagram ad, they're both owned by Meta. So this is the Meta logo. So you're going to go, adsmanager.facebook.com. Either site you want to use, Instagram or Facebook, you'll start here. So first you're going to navigate to, make sure you're in the ads manager, right? And then make sure that you're on the right page. So I'm going to do my real estate account, and I'm just going to run a fake ad. I literally ran this ad yesterday. So I'm going to show you how it is done. So let's do this. Create campaign. And I have my ad ready to go, my video ad right here on the side. A couple of notes about this. You will notice that it has some like elevator music. So two things. You're going to want to edit on an editing platform. I use CapCut. I use the free version. And you're definitely going to want royalty-free music. So it can't be like a song off of Spotify because there will be issues with the ad with that. So make sure that it's royalty-free music. So this was a free one off of CapCut. And then you can also add your closed captions, whatever you want, but do that on CapCut because you won't be able to on Facebook. So here we go. We're running the campaign. Let's do test campaign. So here's the thing with real estate is that we have to market as housing. So this is the fair housing thing, right? So this keeps it so that anyone can view your content. It doesn't let you target as much as we would ideally be able to, but that's just the nature of the game in real estate. So if you are promoting a listing like I am here, you'll need to check this box. You can try to get past it. I have a million times and it always flags it and comes back later that it wasn't approved. So it's easier to just flag it right off the bat. If you're promoting yourself as an agent, it might be kind of case by case based off of what keywords are in your ad copy and what the actual ad itself is. But for the most part, in real estate, you're going to check this housing box. Okay, we're in the US. We already declared our special ad category. I'm not going to do an A/B test here. That would be if you wanted to run two different things and see how they perform. We're going to, so what's our goal here is I want website clicks. Okay. Continuing on, my daily budget. You really don't have to spend a crazy amount to get clicks. It really just depends on what your goals are. But let's say my daily budget is $10 a day and I want to run this for a week. If you don't click this set an end date, it'll just run forever until you get back in here and turn it off. So I'm going to do 1 week. Okay, so we have $10 a day running for a week. I'm not going to do scheduled budget increases. This is if you want like certain days or certain times to spend more, but a lot of this is already optimized through Meta, so they'll make decisions to optimize your ad as much as possible so you don't have to worry too much about the nitty-gritty. Okay, as far as audience, the bummer with doing the special ad category of housing is that we can't specify things like age, right? So it has to be a minimum of 18, it has to be 65 plus, it has to be all men and women. But what we can do to specify our ad and do some geo-targeting is get into, here we're gonna go, locations. So I am in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't want this to be all over the United States. That's a waste of my money. So what I'm going to do is search locations. It'll help you to understand. The listing that I'm promoting is $1.4 million in Nashville. So I want to think about the luxury market where these people are, Nashville's feeder markets, etc. So I'm going to put as locations Nashville. I'm going to do another surrounding luxury market, Franklin. And then I'm going to think about Nashville's feeder city. So I actually asked ChatGPT this, or you might just know this, or, whatever. You want to do some research. So let's say we're going to do Austin, Texas, Los Angeles, Chicago. And obviously you can do whatever makes the most sense for you. It doesn't even have to be in other cities. It could just be Nashville if I wanted. But something else to note is that because you're in this special ad category, it has to be a minimum of 15 miles, but then you can also play around with this ad radius. So if you really only want Metro Austin, then you could do 15 miles. If you want to look at the suburbs as well, you can fix that. So for each of those, you can play around with that radius. So, okay, let's say, I want to target these cities. Now let's move forward. Once again, I can't change these things, but what I can do is detailed targeting. I can add demographics, interests, or behaviors. So you have to be a little bit creative here. Obviously, you can do like Zillow. That's a great one, right? I wouldn't do first time buyer because this is a $1.4 million listing. Instead, what I would maybe consider is, what are these interests or behaviors that my target demographic might have? So is there anything luxury vehicle? That's great. What about wealth management? That's great. So thinking about these features that might match your target demographic. If you are marketing a $500,000 house, or in that case, if it was a lower price home, I might do first time home buyer or like recent college graduate, and just kind of thinking through those things that would match. Another thing for the luxury market might be like financial planning, investment strategy, and you can play around. There's only so many options here, but you can also browse and just kind of think different kind of sneaky ways that you can get around their fair housing restrictions and target those people who might be interested in seeing this. Okay, so I've selected a couple of these things. As far as placements, if you want to select where specifically on social media they would see this, so if you only want Instagram users to see it, or if you want a mix of both, or if you only want it on stories or only feed, for example, you can go in, which I always just use the recommended placements. I think Meta probably knows more than I do here, but you can click into manual placements, and then you can decide right here where you want your ad to show up. And you can even get a little bit more nitty gritty here as far as like, I only want this to show up on Instagram stories. So you can select here where you want your ad placements to be, and it'll show you a little preview of kind of what that looks like as well in each spot. But like I said, I personally will do this. Not going to do a partnership ad. This would be if you're collabing with someone else. I want it to come from my real estate account. You can change that here if you want. I am going to create an ad. I don't want to use an already existing post. And it's going to be a video. The destination, so I would put the listing link here. Let me just get it because it might be mad at me if I don't. Share. There we go. There's my listing link. So this is what you're asking of them. Do you want it to call button? I said yes. You can also do a form or have them contact you through a messaging app. Okay, and then we're going to set up the creative for the ad, so the video or the photo. Video ad. So these site links, this is a way to optimize your ad. So they want you to link other things that are kind of similar, just so that it helps with your cost per result. So here it says, based on our experiments, you could reduce your cost per result up to 4.5% when you add site links to encourage purchases. So I went in and added view the full listing, my realtor profile. So I added, you can add the thumbnail, the image here, the name of it, and then the URL. So I added these 5 that fit me and the ad that I'm running, and it made sense. So I had my realtor profile. I have my Calendly link so they can schedule showing. I have Get to Know the Neighborhood with a link to a website to, the local neighborhood that it's in, and then the General Compass website. So that is also going to boost your performance of your ad. And then let's get into text. So, all right, the headline is the first thing that they'll see. It's like the call to action. It's like super quick. Primary text is like another quick one. You can tag people, recommended 125 characters or less. Then your description is the longer version. So this can have all the details, the address, etc. For my call to action, I did learn more. Select whatever call to action you want there. Okay, then media. So I'm going to upload, open. Okay. Then we'll go next. Everything looks good there. You can clip it here if you want. So here, it's going to flag that the dimensions aren't right. What I do is I go in and click for these ones that it's showing up that it's not right. I'll just click to do whatever they recommend because I don't want it to not show in these places just because it's not the right dimensions. But what I do recommend is when you're going in and putting captions over your video, see how mine are in the middle so they don't get cut off. So I always try and put my captions or heading or whatever it is, text right in the middle of the video so that no matter what the dimensions are, that it doesn't get cut off. Okay, so we're all good there. You can see the previews. We've already added those site links. I personally don't do any of these enhancements. Done. Beautiful. So now everything is ready. You can see the previews here. So this is my video. Okay, we're going to scroll to the top and make sure everything looks good. So, test campaign. We have the fair housing checked off. We're looking for website clicks. We have our budget. Start and end date. Our audience, which includes these areas with the different proximity that we selected. It has, once again, the general age and gender from the fair housing restrictions, but it has our more detailed targeting. All languages. I use the recommended placements. Once again, if you wanted to select specific spots on Facebook and or Instagram, this is where you would do that. It's not a partnership. If you were co-listing with someone, this would be a great place to turn this on, or if you were working with a big builder. It's coming from my Realtor Instagram and Facebook. We have the single video. Here's the link that it will go to if they click learn more here or here. I don't need a display link just because it says compass.com here, so I'm fine with that. You would obviously put in. So here you can see, this is why I was saying the headline is kind of like the call to action. Well, obviously this is the call to action button, but this I would say like, your top 5 words to really reel people in. So like, view your dream home today, kind of thing. So that's the first thing that a lot of people will see on a lot of these. And then obviously the description. My call to action, I clicked learn more. I'm not running an A/B test. I'm just doing this one ad, although you can definitely try it out. And I'm just using the recommended Advantage Creative. So here are all of the previews of what it will look like in different spots. So this is obviously like Instagram stories or Reels. And then you just click publish. You can also see, I love here, where you can see what the estimated daily results are. So if I saw this and I was like, I really need a lot more activity on my listing this week, then I could ramp up the budget or extend it, but you can kind of play around here. And obviously this is just estimated. So there is a quick recap of how to run Facebook and Instagram ads as a realtor. Okay, since you're still here, I'm going to show you an exclusive sneak peek at our Modern Mentor dashboard. So if you join our membership, we have a monthly or an annual membership. This is what you'll have access to. So we're going to access, it's called The Vault. It's a gorgeous one-stop shop for everything you need real estate. Okay, so we're in The Vault. First up, we have a button where you can click where if you're looking for something that you don't see here that's not already here, you can request it and we'll put it on there within a week or two. So we have our quick links, we have templates, tons of editable Canva templates, we have scripts, checklists, we have a 24/7 member chat where you can collaborate with other members and mentors. And then the most amazing part is our video dashboard. So no matter what you want to learn about, what you want to brush up on, or learn about someone else's perspective, you can come here. You can filter by different categories and look things up. I want to learn about social media. Let's see what we've got. All of these videos plus more on social media alone, and there's more being added every week. And then I also want to show you the amazing people that you'll be learning from with Modern Mentor. So meet our mentors. There are 11 of us total right now, and all of these people are top producing agents. They're award winning. Morgan won top solo agent in her office in 2023. Tom won 30 under 30, and he owns an amazing team in 2 different cities. Brandon has sold over $200 million in real estate. Kyra has built her entire business off of YouTube and social media, so if you want to learn about that, she's your gal. Madeline is top 1% in San Diego, and she is an expert on VA, so if you wanted to learn about VA loans, we have plenty of videos on that. And yeah, we just have an amazing, really impressive team that you get to learn from for only $49 a month. So I'm going to share a discount code below in the description, and we'll see you there.